So I just went into Target, and I haven't not been to the stores yet since everything has been going. It's been like probably like 2 weeks, I think, or like a week since things have gotten crazy. Probably like a week. I don't know. I've kind of just have had everything. I've had groceries. I've had toiletries. I haven't really needed to stock up or like to go out. So I haven't been out since everything. And I've seen pictures and stuff like that. And I was like, oh my gosh, like I'm out of tampons. TMI, but let's just keep it real here. And I'm like, I'm fine right now. I'm not due to get my period, but I was like, what if we have to think like that. Like, what if we do go into lockdown? Like, I'm sure we could probably go out for groceries. I think that's what is happening in Italy. And like, you have to come back. Like, that's it. I think you're kind of like on curfew. So I'm thinking, okay, well, I'm just gonna be safe. Like, I need to go get some stuff anyways. So I'm like, I'm just gonna go to Target. And my one friend said that she went and they were kind of bare on stuff, like nothing. She went to a Target. So she went to a different Target and they were low on whatever. So I'm like, okay. So I'm afraid that we're gonna be low here in Rockford. So I'm like, let me just go early, like when they open. So I got here, it was like probably like, I don't know, like 8:10. And it wasn't that bad. I was like, okay, there's not that many people here, because some people are still working. Most people are still working. So I walk in and I'm like, oh my god, like everything's pretty much stocked, you know? Like, I went right where like the feminine products are. I was like, okay, everything's stocked, like it looks normal. Groceries were there. They had fruit and stuff. And I was like, oh my god. So I picked up some bananas. I got some hand soap. Then I'm going like more towards I should say where the fruit was, like stuff like that was stocked. But as I'm going more towards regular groceries, I'm like, oh shoot. I'm like, okay, they're out of bread. And then I'm like, I get to the freezer part and I'm like, some freezer section stuff is gone. They're out of like the cleaning supplies. I'm like, okay, that's kind of creepy now. Like, now I'm like kind of getting it. But like the rest of the stuff was pretty much stocked. I didn't look for toilet paper. I didn't look for anything like that. I didn't look for toilet paper, and I didn't look for paper towels, because we're fully stocked like at the restaurant and stuff. Like, obviously, like a big, you know, we order that stuff in bulk, so we like kind of like never run out. So being a smart citizen, I'm like not gonna take away from others who need it. Like, same thing with the tampons. I'm like, I just need one box, like that'll get me through some time, you know what I mean? It's like, I think people are just like getting it in like too much, and it's like, save it for people that need it, you know what I mean? Like, for the people that didn't go out crazy and stock up on everything because they just knew if something was gonna happen. It's like, now because the people that are just doing their regular like routine grocery shopping and like getting stuff, it's like now it's hitting our time, and now like shit's like run out. So, but I mean, at the same time, I get it, because we don't know what's gonna happen. So it's like, rather be safe than sorry. I don't know, there's just too much. It's just too much. I'm gonna make a live video about what's going on at the salon and stuff like that. I'm still taking clients. I'm just gonna kind of try to condense everybody to like one day, 1 or 2 days, just to like limit myself being out there. And then again, everyone's like, it doesn't affect people, blah blah. It's like, okay, but like, I have grandparents and yeah, so it's just crazy. But everyone's like, yeah, nothing's gonna happen to you, like you're young, you're healthy. It's like, yeah, but I could be a carrier. I could get it and be fine, or I could get it and not know I have it yet, and then like pass it to like my dad or to my grandparents, like people who are at risk and who are older. It's just so frustrating. So I don't know, there's so many mixed feelings about it. But anyways, at the salon, like I normally do, I've been wearing a mask for probably over a year. I started doing that last year. Still wearing my mask. I'm still wearing my gloves. I'm cleaning. obviously, on top of my normal sanitation, like I've learned in school because I'm a licensed professional. Still taking like major sanitation seriously, like always. Yeah. And then just like on top of it, just like extra little things like, you know, paying attention more like often to doorknobs, like stuff like that. I'm always changing my stuff, like barbicide, again, because I'm a licensed professional. So yeah, but I'll do a live video on that soon. Thanks everybody for watching. Hashtag Corona 2020, coronavirus. Hashtag coronavirus 2020. Hashtag this too shall pass.